pasa? Aquí aquí Black 888 en un nuevo vídeo de Crimes Advancements. Bueno chavales, lo dejamos en el capítulo anterior episodio en el cual pues acabamos el caso de Peter el Negro, donde acusamos a Liam Harley de culpable, puesto que creemos, pues creo que realmente Liam Harley no es culpable. Pero bueno, esto es Sherlock Holmes y aquí podemos decidir cómo acaba el caso. Vale, pues ahora estamos en un nuevo caso que es el tren misterioso, en el cual pues literalmente un tren acaba de desaparecer en la noche y no sabemos el porqué. Hemos visitado dos estaciones actualmente y ahora vamos a visitar la tercera, así que vamos para allá. Ah, mira, aquí hay algo que podemos ver, Hueco en el suelo. Hoja de papel.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Póliza de seguro 2956458. Seguro contratado por Thomas L. Robinson para su prototipo generador autónomo de electricidad. Esta póliza cubre parcialmente la pérdida del prototipo hasta el 50% de su valor. Cuantía máxima seguridad 15.000 libras. Duración de la póliza un año, ampliable. Pues vamos a tener que ir ahora a Bridlington. Pues vale, vamos a Bridlington. Ah, no. Ah, mira, un telégrafo. Jefe de estación. Coño, quiero ir a Bridlington, muchacho. ¿Tendré que ir andando o qué? ¿Me dejas irme a Bridlington, por favor? O sea, me he ido a Chesterfield. Ah, Chesterfield. Claro, estoy en Bridlington y ahora tengo que ir a Chesterfield, la de después. Chesterfield. Vale, vamos a ver, hablar. Anuncio.
A fishing advertisement. A telegraph.
Alfabeto Morse.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Jefe de estación. Hey.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Vale. De primeras ya vemos que está borracho. Nariz roja. Aquí había algo. Ropa limpia. Hilo de pescar. Oh. Otra vez. Una petaca, una alianza. Pasajeros del tren.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Mensaje extraño.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Vamos a ver. Jefe de estación de Chelsea no es de fiar. Sin rastro del tren, vagones... No. Chilenos abandonados. Pasó por Chesterfield, no pasó por Chesterfield. El tren pasó por la estación de Chesterfield, a pesar de que no estuviéramos seguros de que informaran de ello. El tren nunca pasó por la estación de Chesterfield. El jefe estaba borracho y su declaración no parece fiable. Pudo haber informado de ello sin presenciar el paso del tren. Puede ser esto, ¿eh? ¿O no? Ah, mira, aquí podemos escoger rutas. No me imagino. Mira, claro. Lo habéis visto. Si vuelvo a pasar de nuevo, ¿veis? Tenemos todos esos y llegaríamos al central. Avivar que se explota. La estación de Chesterfield debe examinarse cuidadosamente. Vamos a ver. Ahora hago aquí en Chesterfield. Ah, claro, los vagones. Podemos decir si pasó o no pasó, ¿verdad? Ah, aquí no nos dice nada, ¿verdad?
There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Hostias. Rotar. Ah, mira, aquí tenemos todos esos maravillosos. Vale, si evitas que sea este. Rotar todo. Herramientas. Aquí se ha hecho un zancocho, ¿eh?
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Deberíamos preguntar por ellos. Pues eso,
Railway post bags.
Habrá que hablar con el jefe de estación otra vez. Sí. Pero las herramientas me imagino, ¿no? Herramientas sucias.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
¿Trabajadores?
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Vale, entonces son los culpables, ¿verdad? De la desaparición del tren, lo más probable. Cubo de basura.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Vale, entonces los misteriosos hombres trabajadores llegan. Mira, warehouse.
A
Dresina.
handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Well, yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights. And heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Están simulando que el tren ha desaparecido, pero realmente no ha desaparecido. Sin rastro del tren. Piezas de repuesto de dresina. Alguien simuló tarea, experimento del tren falso. La dresina desmantelada parece que está directamente relacionada con nuestro misterio. Hay que reconstruirla para comprobar si se puede pasar por el tren desaparecido. Experimento del tren falso. Resina, experimento del tren falso.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Rueda, pues habrá que... Frenos.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Necesitamos aquí unos engranajes.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Caja de engranajes. Engranaje pequeño. Palanca. Frenos.
I should use the...
Ah, vale, rueda.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Sí, ya lo... Creo que no nos falta nada más.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Chasis. No, podemos literalmente saltarlo. Mira aquí, tablón de madera. Ahí. Chasis. Fantástico.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
A ver. De si no se requiere objeto. Ah. Necesitamos el silbato. Necesitamos un silbato y una luz. ¿Habrá aquí algo? Vértigo. Mira, piezas de repuesto. Foco de dínamo. Y el silbato. Y la pértiga no sé para qué nos sirve. Examinar. Ah, mira, aquí
The
colocar.
long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Vale, un extintor. ¿Dónde puede haber un extintor aquí? Mira esto, o sea, extintor. Venga,
The
extintor.
fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle is ready to be used.
fantástico.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Vale. O sea, que alguien simule tren falso. Piezas de repuesto de vagón especial. No. Desaparición previa. El tren nunca llegó a Ibisham. Desapareció antes. Alguien creó una ilusión con una resina y unas piezas de repuesto del tren de la estación de Chesterfield. Vale. Ahora tenemos que hablar. Resolver, averiguar qué transportar el vagón. Tendremos que... Ibisham. Habrá que volver a Ibisham y ver nuestros archivos. Vamos. O sea, este es nuestro... ¿Dónde estará nuestra baúl? Coño, venga, ese preciado botón que nos falta. Puerta. Mira que baúl de archivos. Buscar mapa viejo.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Mira, ok.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Vale. Conversación naval esa póliza de seguros. Tenemos ahora examinar el ramal que comienza el cambio de agujas, examinar el ramal que lleva entre la cantera de Chesterfield y Bisham, examinar el ramal de Bisham. Mira, aquí tenemos cambio de agujas, Chesterfield estación. Vamos a ver, el ramal de Bisham debe estar... Examinar la vía del cambio de agujas. Aquí no es. Será en estación, ¿no? No, es que literalmente parece que alguien haya querido secuestrar a los chilenos estos. O se los haya cargado, una de dos. Alguien quería a los chilenos. Eso tengo claro. Doncaster.
Holmes, a funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
Colillo de cigarro. Colillo de cigarro.
This scent is familiar to me. But in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
A ver. Donde más coincide es aquí. Este sería en plan aquí y está aquí.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint.
Mexicano.
Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Eso lo lleva todo caliente. Cenicero. Trozo de papel quemado.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Trozo de papel.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
No. Aquí necesitaremos algo, ¿eh? Literalmente no nos deja pasar. Vale, pues vayamos a comprobar las cámaras de aguja que está... Ah, mira, que una persona... Jefe de estación. Hola.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
A ver, ¿qué nos tienes que contar tú de tu hermoso cuerpo? Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Botón de menos. Marcas de alianza. Y aquí me falta algo. Aquí. No llevo reloj. Zona anegada.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Los pasajeros.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Vale. Playa del lago, ¿vale? Hemos revisado... Coño, tenemos muchas cosas que revisar, ¿eh? El ramal de Ibisham, el ramal que va entre la cantera y Ibisham. Examinar el ramal... Examinar la estación de Doncaster en busca de detalles sospechosos del sospechoso y pistas. Vale, pues vamos a revisar Doncaster. A ver qué nos cuentan por aquí. Más bolsitas de estas. Equipaje.
Railway post bags.
A ver, por aquí hay algo interesante. Un destino, aquí es donde hemos encontrado con el sospechoso este. Escritorio. Aquí hay algo interesante. Revistas hípicas.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Billetes de carreras. Billetes de
Betting
apuestas.
slips for horse racing. Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
Vale. Me imagino que esto será...
A
Telegrama.
telegraph.
Habrá que te puestas a que hay que hablar de nuevo con el... Con el de la estación. Hombre, pero ¿cómo coño has acabado aquí, Watson? Chavalote, ven para acá, que tengo que hablar contigo de... sobre la asamblea de apuestas.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Billetes para las carreras.
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Goodbye, sir.
Warehouse. A ver qué hay por aquí. Una escoba.
Watson, would you like some tea?
No,
Aquí debe haber algo, Algo que nos estamos dejando, seguro. Por aquí no. Dice que hay que buscar pistas en Doncaster. Pero que yo sepa que no hay nada más. Aquí ya no hay nada. Warehouse. Lo que nos permitirá... Ah, sí, mira, que nos permite el acceso, creo. No. Miento, aquí no nos permite el acceso. Oh, Dios, qué hermoso que eres, Watson. Bueno, si no podemos investigar aquí nada más, pues... Me imagino que podemos ir al cambio de agujas a ver qué tal. Chesterfield y Brixton. Cambio de hoja aquí.
The switch is rusted. but it still works.
Mines.
Mines. This is interesting.
Alguien
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Vamos a las minas a ver si está el tren aquí. Examinación de las minas. Examinar las minas.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Un momento. Se me ha cambiado a primera persona, no sé cómo. Un momento, ¿cómo jugar? Por defecto. Especie de deducción, intelecto. Aquí, mira, la R.
This is an administrative panel. See what it says.
Watson, you are a gentleman, and gentlemen tend to carry handkerchiefs. Might I borrow yours?
And where is your own?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Very well. Here it is.
Cool. Coal Company. ¿Hay más? Ah, mira. Wea Coal Company.
WEA Coal. These mines belong to them.
Policía de seguro. Medir distancia.
Nothing interesting here.
Ah,
Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing in... Nothing.
ah.
Nothing interesting here.
Vale, aquí hay algo que podemos hacer,
Nothing.
Tenemos aquí unas huellas de
Nothing
caballo.
interesting here.
Nas, tío.
A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Toma.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Emplazamiento vacío. Huellas del terreno. Raíles desaparecidos.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Bueno, pues viendo cómo tengo ya el tiempo, yo creo que incluso podemos dejar hoy por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. No olvidéis darle like, comentar, suscribir, comentar gratis o lo que sea. Y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Hasta luego.